Hello guys, and welcome to this new video against a lower rated opponent, and I would say it's an intermediate rated opponent because it's Alexander Spasov, MK from Macedonia, and he's 1775, so he's a really pretty good player. I'm going with the Trompovsky. Okay, so e6, e4 is the theory here, taking the center again. Let's see how he reacts. He can play either h6 by theory, either bishop e7. Okay, h6. Bishop takes, queen takes. Queen takes is the move here, and I will play c3 with the idea to go. Okay, so it would have been to go c3, bishop d3, knight e2, f4, knight f2, knight f3, and castle. This was the plan if he had taken with the queen. Here he takes with the pawn. This must be a mistake, I mean, because it's pretty much the first time I see this move. How do I react? Okay, I don't like to play. Okay, I have a few choices. I can play c4 to take even more the center. I could play just knight f3 maybe for the moment. I could play f4 as well. I could play g3, bishop g2. A lot of options to develop my pieces. Maybe I will start just with knight f3 to keep most of the options. I don't think I wanted to play f4 anyway, and the bishop is never coming to g4, so I'm really safe playing knight f3 for the moment. If he plays d5, I can just retake the pawn, because if you take with the e pawn, then those f7, f6 pawn would be really weak. So you need to keep the pawn on e6. So if he plays c5, I just push d5 now. Once again, it's hard for him to take e-take, because those pawns would be pretty weak, and this square on f5 would be really bad. So c5, I push d5. So you understand my idea, right? So if you take, the f5 square is weak and those pawns are pretty stupid. If he pushes e5, then my pawn structure is much better than his. I have the knights against the bishops and the position will be closed. So any reaction, any release of the pressure on the center would give me an advantage. Here, bishop b5 check makes sense because this is my bad bishop. I want to exchange it, even if it costs me a couple of tempi. Okay, I'm taking, and I'm just castling here. So I gave up my bad bishop, and now I can safely castle. So I will play against this bishop on f8, because what can you do with this bishop? I can't see. So basically I just have better pieces on the board now and the better pawn structure. So I will try to take advantage. So now knight h4, knight f5 makes sense. I will play it immediately just to make sure he never plays f5. So I finally got this square. So you see I'm talking about that for about 2 minutes now. And here it is. I mean, here it is. My knight is coming. My knight is coming on f5. So this is a fairly big advantage for white. This is now a two results game. I basically can't lose. I mean, if it was classical, you can't lose, because this knight is just so much dominating this bishop. It's like I'm almost a piece up, and I would need just to take advantage. So I will play a4, and I will try to bring the knight to c4. I think it is a good square for a knight now to increase the pressure on d6. Let me play f4. I can also go with my knight on b5, and I'm making sure he never pushes b5 himself. Knight b4 is never a problem because I play c3. So we will need now to apply pressure. We will need to apply pressure. We can bring a rook on the third file, also in rank, sorry. Could try to exchange this rook on g8 against the rook, and then just change a pair of rook. I don't know what he can really do here. I mean, it's I don't see how he can find any counterplay. I mean, this knight is just killing it. Okay, this is a really long shot. If you want, even if you double the rook on the g5, I will always have g3. So I think I'm going knight d2. So I have the option of going knight c4 here, or go knight f3. Knight f3 won't make sense, but I mean, I'm not giving my real address so far. So knight c4. I don't think b5 is a good move neither, because I mean the c6 square would be so much weakened. I think rook a3, rook b3 is coming next. Okay, b5. He's desperately trying to get some counterplay, but I mean, I'm just taking it. You cannot retake with the queen, obviously. And I could go rook a6. Okay, I don't want him to play knight d4, so let me just start with c3. Let me just keep the pieces like that for sometimes, because I want knight d4 exchanging a knight. Let me just play simple chess. I don't need to calculate anything. Maybe my next move is queen a4, threatening queen b5, and knight d6 check. It might be my next move. So yeah, he desperately tried to play this knight this b5 move, but in fact it's even harder to defend now. The position is slightly opening, but the problem are remaining. So rook a6, queen a4 are maybe the two next move coming now to apply even more pressure on d6, attacking the knight. Yeah, rook a6, queen a4, rook a1. They are all coming. Okay, so this is stopping this idea for a while. So let's go rook. Okay, let's go rook a5 now. You cannot play a6 because of knight. Oh, knight b6 was not working. The rook is protected. But now I'm threatening queen a1, and knight b6. Let's go queen a1 now. So at least I could play rook take a7. So I doubled my rook and the queen are doubled on the a5 now. Once again, I'm just trying to win without too many tactics. And finally, I missed a blow. I missed this blow. But it should still be okay. I need to calculate a bit now. So I can play knight e7. He has to play knight e7 and knight b6. So this is probably a way to win. So knight e7 is forced. Yeah, because I'm throwing knight g6, so knight x7 is forced. Knight b6, yes, queen g4. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Jesus, I was saying it's so easy to win. It's never too easy to win a chess game. It's getting much harder. It was really just too easy, or just too casual trying to explain and to move. So okay, 97, knight knight b6, queen. Yeah, this is not good. And I'm sure there is just a simple move winning. I mean, you feel there should be a simple move winning this, but I can't see it. If I go rook d1, knight f4, take on d6, bishop takes, and rook takes d6. Queen a4. Jesus. Where is it? Where is it? 97, 97. Okay, let's keep it somewhat what I would say simple. Rook d1, knight f4, and let's go. If I go g3 here, and if d5, king h1 or king somewhere, so g3, I want knight b6 now. Yeah, if d5, I just go knight b6, and knight takes d5. And here I can go knight. Yeah, if I go knight b6, knight a8. So you see, you need to. I would have needed to be a bit more careful, obviously, in this game. Okay. Let's go king to f1 for the moment. Okay, 1 with 27. I wanted to have a clean win. Anyway, we have a bit of fun now. But I wanted to have a clean win for this YouTube video. And you see those guys 1700 just tricked me queen e1. I just need to play just queen d2, rook a1. It was just a game over. I mean, I think I still have a very big advantage here. I'm sure of it, but this is just getting a bit more complicated because I mean the knight is coming back now. Okay, let's go knight b6 finally. I don't see any checkmate. I mean, queen e4, I don't see any checkmates. Okay. And so now I could play knight e7. I don't see anything too dangerous because the king is getting away. I mean, just the queen alone can't checkmate me, and all the squares where the knight would land are controlled by the pawns. So I don't see those guys beating me just yet. Okay, so let's grab this guy and let's go queen a4 probably. It's really good enough to win this game because I want rook f7, queen d7 check, and queen takes e6. So if I take this knight, I think it's totally game over. He has 10 seconds left, and okay, queen d7 is a threat. Okay, I think this is okay. Let's just take with the pawn. I mean, let's just not be too fancy. Okay, get the king away. Okay, queen d7, and this is the end of it. This is not the end of it. So it got pretty exciting at some point. I would like to tell you this was just kinda perfect for the moment for white, and I just really needed to play just maybe queen d2 and rook a1, and this is totally winning because knight b6 is always coming. So I would have a clean win as I wished, but here suddenly I could not find the right line. So 97. So the thing I calculated was 97. So I'm attacking the rook, knight take, knight b6, and queen g4. This is what you heard me calculating. And after g3, the rook moves away, and this is certainly pretty much okay for black. So wait, maybe I had queen a4 check still coming and knight d7 at some point, but okay. Maybe I had rook d8. Let's not get into too much details. So yeah, so this was a very big mistake and I reacted. Let me just refresh to get the game back. Let me get the game back. Yeah, I tried just to keep this strong center and to pin the d pawn and to attack the d pawn. So knight f4 and g3, and I believe this is still really okay for white here. So king f8 and king f1, and it's really hard to deal with all those threats all over the place. So knight e6, knight b6. Just so it got just a bit scary, but it was I was always in control, because even if you go queen c4, okay, king g2 in this case maybe, and now king g2 is not better. Maybe queen c4 was a better try, and after king e1, maybe knight g5, knight take, pawn takes. This was so I think a better try, because this is scary. This is a checkmate in one move strat, but probably I'm getting away. So I believe in all those lines, because I saw some lines with knight g5. I always get away with king d2. You give a check, king here, you come on e2, and probably I'm always running away like that, probably, because I still have so many pieces. It's always hard to checkmate me, but in blitz it's always dangerous. So I think it was a better try to go for the bluff and to sacrifice, to be 2 rooks down, but with some checkmate threats, which are always dangerous in blitz. Anything can happen in blitz. It's better just to go on with a very risky line. So thank you for watching. Hope I wasn't too long with the explanation, but still the start of the game was really good. So you can rerun the game and watch back the early domination. Thank you. Goodbye.